the shotgun. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Back to throw, it's Sanders. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slings it downfield. Finds his man and they convert. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. The 40, at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Colorado, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the red zone, it's Parrish. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Quick strike complete. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. To the air, it's Dart. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2 minutes...
Pulls it in on the right. Oh, look out. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffs. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They'll try the run. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Dart. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Getting some heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, and they convert. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point is good. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here in the first half as they put it in play, 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ole Miss 21, Colorado 14.
The Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Movement here from the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. On the move at the 30. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 41 set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Well, as a defense, defense you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Wide out in motion. Looking downfield, it's Dart. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll give it to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. He's going to pass. Moving away from pressure. Gets rid of it. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 28, Colorado 21.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Defense not showing press coverage. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The corners are walked up tight. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. He tries to take the top off. Wide open, he makes the catch. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Strikes the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this 1st down to keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target, and as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, looking to pass. Finds his man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Power football with the run. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The Rebels will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. bringing it back. It's Horn. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Defense playing a bail technique. Dropping back, it's Sanders. He's got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch